Let'emCook.
All right. Welcome to Let'emCook. And today I got a heater for you. This is my partner. We grew up together, like on the same block. Of course, we kind of lost contact, and uh, and I've been checking him out, man. I always follow him on social media, and he's like putting in work. He's like grinding, and of course, he got a clothing line. I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, without any further ado, Devon the Great. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I'm glad to be here and shit. I'm glad that you know what I'm saying, that you thought about me to come through here and get my perspective on a few things. And to let y'all know about the brand, you know what I'm saying, Positive Crip and what it stands for and what it's all about.
So, what brought you to this place where you come up a positive crib and you like in the community trying to make a difference, reach out to the youth, etc.
Oh,
So,
man. What brought me to this point is being the problem. Being the problem for like years, doing harm in my community, doing harm to some of my friends and people that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, in and out of jail. And I don't know, one day I was just like, it hit me. I reflected on my life and what was going on in my life at that time, and I wasn't happy. So that made me, look within inside myself. And when I started to look within inside myself, I saw that I got away from the person that I was meant to be. And it's just as simple as that.
so, so of course you have positive crib. So
Yes, sir.
of course I don't know the politics or whatever, but like
Organization.
when did you get into the organization?
Um,
And like how did it work? Like how did you?
like with me, I had cousins that was in already in the gang that had been to prison and shit like that, and they was already in the gang life. And of course, you know what I'm saying, we had movies and music that portrayed the gang life and made it look good. So, you know what I'm saying, growing up, you want to be that guy. You want to have all the females, and at that time, just like now though, a lot of females they gravitate towards the bad guy. You feel what I'm saying? So, I got into that shit. I would say probably around 15, 16 years old, because I had cousins that grew up in the projects. I didn't grow up in the projects. I grew up in a two-parent household, you know what I'm saying, in like some suburban type shit. And but my mom, she would take us to what they call the north side here in Gallatin, which is supposed to be, the black side of town or whatever, whatnot, the hood, whatever, whatnot. And I had cousins that lived in the projects and stayed over here, so I would go visit them. So then shit, I got a taste of the hood, on the weekends, but then on the weekday, I mean, I'm over here with the white people. That's how I learned how to skateboard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I was kicking it, with the white people in my neighborhood because it was predominant white when I was growing up.
So what's the name of your organization? Your set you was.
Okay. It's 984 Main Street. It's out of California, South Central District.
Okay.
A lot of people around here, you'll hear people from Tennessee, they won't claim 984 per se, which it's the same thing, but that's where, politics be different from state to state. But I was blessed and fortunate enough to be able to go back and go to the hood where my hood is from and what I represent. And man, that shit changed my life, right?
Okay.
Like when I seen the politics of gang banging out there, and that shit out there, it be generational, right? It's generational history. Like the history that I learned from like this Tennessee cripping, yeah, I learned when it was established who did that, but I did not know like what homies got killed here and why we beefing with them, and I didn't know that until I went out there and got with the homies.
Okay.
And hold up, that shit so serious out there, right? Like, nigga, I ain't never had to go like, say for instance, you gotta take a leak, nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's an alley right here. I gotta go with you with a pistol, nigga, and watch your back while you take a piss. That's how different the banging is out there versus everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funky because nigga, you can just go through an alley or drive 2 blocks over maybe and be in enemy territory and you don't know unless you know how to read walls and graffiti and shit like that, right?
Yeah, I got you. So, how was your experience in LA? How'd you like LA? Because I know I lived out there for a little bit. I used to run around like in Oakland.
Oh,
and they wouldn't really like, they wouldn't really
Bay Area,
yeah, they were really banging out there like that.
Nah,
it was a little bit, but they ain't really banging.
Like on some real pimping type shit.
Yeah,
That's what they on out there in the Bay Area on some nigga. We gonna dress fly. We gonna get these bitches.
I mean, they still get down like in LA. They just not gang banging.
Yeah. Nah, cause you have some gang bangers that's pimps. You know what I'm saying? But like in LA, oh no, they just banging. But I loved it. That's why I call that shit my home away from home. And the first time what led me to LA was my love of fashion. Right?
Okay.
I got hooked up off of my social media. I was posting pictures on Instagram of me just rocking different shit. Cause I can be real versatile when it comes to fashion. Like I can look like a fucking Ozzy Osbourne rock star type deal, or I can look like the Skater, or I can look like, you know what I'm saying, the Crip, and I'm all three. That's the thing. I'm all three, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no act. And or we from Tennessee, so what we known for country shit, right? Mm-hmm. So nigga, shit, you might catch me in some books, but the first time that I went out there, it was because I hooked up with this dude. He seen my page and he liked the way I looked, and he started sending me clothes. He had his own brand called Heartless Apparel.
Okay.
Shout out to Ebrew. He out of the Bay Area, San Francisco, right? And he Black Peace Stone. And I went out there and he got me right. But yeah, I love LA. That shit was really different. But what's crazy is LA is country, it's country. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They country like us down there. The way some of them talk and everything, but you just gotta go. You gotta go there to experience.
All right, so okay, so tell me about Positive Crip. So where did that come from?
Positive Crip came from me going through, you know what I'm saying, the ups and downs of getting in trouble, being a Crip, trying to understand what Cripping was. And I always thought that Cripping was all about negativity. So I was out here doing negative shit all the time, right? Harming my neighborhood. And then I went to LA and I learned about Cripping in a whole different way. And that shit changed my life. And then I was like, man, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing to another black man. I can't do nothing to somebody who look like me. Cause I feel like with that shit, all you doing is every time you hurt a black person, you just hurting yourself a little bit more. Cause we all a reflection of each other. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, with knowledge comes power. And I feel like we all need to educate ourselves about who we are, where we came from as black people, where we at as black people, and where we need to go as black people. And violence ain't the answer. You know what I'm saying? Killing one another over some bullshit is not the answer. So,
We was talking off camera, like the other day, and you was talking how like one of your motivation was your kids.
Um, I got two sons
Mm-hmm.
that because they looked up to me so much, because I wasn't there. Other people allowed, other people told them who I was, and when somebody else got an opinion of you, it might not really, you know. And a lot of people glorified the fact that I was a no nonsense gangster type, and so my kids, they my two sons looked up to that, and they started gang banging. And when I tell you, they got deep into it, right? One of my sons, his grandmother, because of gang violence, she's no longer here on this planet. And that's one of the that's not just one of the motivating reasons for me trying to do this positive crip thing, but like, come on, man. Like a lot of our kids, they losing their lives at an early age, like they scared to live. You feel what I'm saying? Like we might have did some stuff when we was young, but come on, brother. Some of this stuff that these kids doing today, we wouldn't have dared tried it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a problem. And I feel like I'm not talking about my sons. I'm not glorifying what they doing. They proud of me. They proud of who I am today. And I know they want to be better. They just caught up. You know what I'm saying? And we all, when it comes to that, we got to be a unit. Like the African proverb says, it takes a village to raise a child. I can't do this shit by myself. If I say something, the grandparents got to be on board. If the when we was young, if you got in trouble down my grandmama house, your mama and them was gonna know. If I got in trouble at your house, your dad and them was gonna punish me, and I was gonna get punished when I got home. Now, man, you try to tell a child, hey, get out the street. Man, the mama gonna try to. You can't tell my child what to do. Okay, then I'm just gonna let him get hit. Like, damn, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Don't you got a son? He play basketball.
Yes,
For,
sir.
yeah, he nice, man.
Yeah.
He was at Rucker a couple of years ago.
Yes, sir. He played for John Pope the second, JP2, and he said that he wanted to play in the NBA, and I'm gonna say, hey, that boy right on time with it. He doing his thing. He doing his thing, and I would like to think that I kind of had something to do with that, cause out of all my kids though, he's one that really listened to me. All my kids listened to me, but he took to heart what I told him, and he turned his life around when he was about 5 years old. Um, yeah, my son Anthony. I remember when he was like 5 years old. He came to me. Actually, I had told them a story. Like they knew their daddy as being, going in and out of jail and gang banging and all of that type stuff like that. And I remember when they came to my house in Springfield, and I got an office there, and they came in my office, and I set them down, and I told them a story about, you know, about me and how I messed up trying to fit in, and that it's okay to be different, that you ain't got to do what the crowd do, right? And so after that talk, everybody else went into the living room, and my son Anthony, he came back in, and he was like, "Hey, Dad, you know, um, I've been smoking weed. I don't want to smoke weed no more." And I was like, "Well, if you don't want to smoke weed no more, don't do it. It's okay to be different." You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me he wanted to go to the NBA, and ever since that day, dude been on the straight. And like I said, that was five. He was just trying to fit in, and that's why I be trying to tell people that you can become a product of your environment and don't even really know it. People they'll try to entice you to do things like, say for instance, I remember back when I used to go to jail, right? And I would get out. I run into one of my homeboys. The first thing they would want to do is buy me a beer or get me high. You know what I mean? Instead of getting me an application or turning me on to a job. You know what I mean? And they didn't understand that they was hurting me. They thought, oh shit, this my nigga. We down. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we gotta change the way we think sometimes in our thought process. Cause sometimes, you know, what we've been taught ain't always the real shit. You did.
So you said he's ranked. He's
Oh
ranked.
yeah. He's like in the, I'll say top 20. I'll say top 20
Okay,
in
that's what's
Tennessee.
up.
In Tennessee. And like I said, the man is the young man is right on time. I really believe in him. He believe in himself, and he been working. He been putting in the work, and I'm surprised. And what a lot of people don't know is, unless you really watched him when he was, I want to say, at Schaefer, dude know how to play football as well. He was a quarterback. He played double duty. He played basketball, point guard, and then turned around and played QB.
All right, so have you got any pushback from your clothing line from Positive Crips, like from people in the organization? Or how's that been? Has
I'm
everybody
gonna say
kind of?
this, like, for the most part, when I first came up with it, and a lot of people told me that it wouldn't work because of the Crip, but it started out as a positive. So, I mean, you know, circumstances and shit like that turned it into a negative. So why can't we go back to our roots? And I remember a couple of days ago, this dude from Chattanooga, I don't know his profile name, I can't remember it, but he was like, I don't even know this guy, and he was talking about Positive Crip is a bitch and all type of negative stuff. But for the most part, like, a lot of people in the community, the Crip community from different sets, they want peace. A lot of people from my set, some of them they not digging what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I think they rather see me be on the negative and going in and out of jail. And I'm just not with that, right? So it is what it is.
So okay, so do you got to be affiliated with the organization to wear it? Like, say I'm not affiliated, so can I wear it?
Oh no,
I ain't gonna get pressed.
yeah. Cause nah, you shouldn't get pressed for the simple fact of, you know, with cripping, just being a Crip, that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have, like, you gotta be representing a set. Like, I'm Main Street Crip, and then you got Five Deuce Crip, and this right here is just a positive movement. I'm trying to, currently, I got some people on my team that is looking into trying to tie with a Tennessee-based nonprofit that is currently fighting, you know what I'm saying, gang violence and stuff like that. To where when you do purchase a garment from me, that proceeds go straight to that organization. So you will know that your money is not just lining my pockets, that it's going to a good cause, to actually fighting gang and youth violence.
Okay. So what's been some of the biggest challenges?
Really, just life. Like, doing this by myself. Nobody's funding this. It's just me. and I work, and I'm a parent, on top of that, and I got bills that I gotta pay and stuff like that. So, just seeing this through, period. Like, sometimes I gotta get off from work, and I work for a moving company, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes I have long hours. I'm talking about toting some heavy shit because we're doing high-end moves like mansions and stuff like that, right? And I got to come home and still be tired, take a shower, eat something, and still get in the lab and think of new ideas and stuff that I can do. Like the stuff that I'm doing now, it's kind of basic. The logo isn't. The logo is popping. And I got plans on doing other stuff with the brand. And, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to limit myself to streetwear. I want to do suits and dresses and all type of stuff, right? Like, yeah.
So are you the designer? You the main designer?
Yeah, right now I am. But I'm looking for anybody up and coming, though, that's starting off like me. That's willing to believe in a movement and that we can grow a company that you can have, own shares of this. If you're not just going to be a part of it and be an employee, you're going to own this shit, right? So I'm looking for graphic designers, anybody, man, people that got experience in film. I don't care, up and coming anybody, right? Just come on, let's do this, because really this is something that the people want. I see it every day. It's not just black people that want this. It's white people, African, whoever. People that just want peace. People that's tired of, unnecessary violence. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's real talk.
So have you reached out to any rappers that's affiliated or whatever that would wear it in a video? You can reach out to them?
I have. Okay. And I have yet. I'm going to say this. I've reached out to some big artists, and then I have had some artists that are up and coming reach out to me. So, you know what I mean? But those that are up and coming, I'm going to make sure I get that shit out to them. It's another guy that's from my set that's a comedian. Okay. He just did the little tour with Mike Epps and them. He opened up for all of them on that tour that Mike Epps and DC Young Fly and all of them was on. I'm going to send some stuff out there to cuz, I got some aces in the hole, though, that I can use that the Most High done set up for me.
I dig that. I'll tell you what, let's pivot. We're going to pivot real quick.
Yeah.
To some current events, man. What's been going on in the world? What's your perspective on anything that come to mind that's been going on?
I'm going to say this.
In the news?
The first thing that's going to come to mind to me is that Charlie Kirk shit, right?
Let's cook.
We seeing that shit is really dividing the motherfucking country. Right
okay.
Now. You know what I'm saying? First we had Trump ass, and a lot of people, I feel like Trump is being used as a pawn. I mean, we all are to a certain extent. We getting used as pawns in this whole fucking scheme called life, right? Ain't it funny that Charlie Kirk was talking about gun control and gun violence and he got killed during that shit, right? I really believe that Charlie Kirk was a racist. I mean, it's proven and documented. He didn't believe in bringing the people together, because that's the only way that you're gonna beat racism is people got to come together. You know what I'm saying? He didn't believe in none of that shit, and I believe that he was used as a pawn to further push the agenda of separation. Because if you can continue to separate, you can continue to conquer. And we all getting conquered, white and black. Shit. You give a fuck? How much money you got? Mm-hmm. Shit, we getting conquered. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to racism, I feel like black people ain't racist enough. Because if you look at racism, racist is, so you got Methodist, Baptist. So I'm saying is the word. So basically what is mean is you just believe in whatever is before, like Baptist. So you believe in Baptist. Or you follow their rules. Methodist. You got feminists. So you believe in the feminist movement. So the only thing racist is, in my opinion, is you just fool with your own people. Or in my opinion, we don't support each other enough. So I can't hate them for supporting each other.
Nah,
because we can do the same thing.
But that ain't racism. Ain't they kind of racism on ourselves? Ain't they like genocide? If you look up the definition of genocide, it's a people that's killing their own people. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's because of years of being systematically oppressed and hating one another. Like, I met a brother one time. He told me, we was talking about economics. And we was talking about money and saving money and all type of shit. And this brother said to me, you know what? I throw away all my pennies. And I was like, nigga, 100 pennies make $1.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, I get that, but they ugly to me. And I was like, hey, can I tell you something? He was like, yeah, go ahead. I was like, don't take offense. I said, you throw away money because you hate the color brown. You say it's ugly to you, right? So you hate yourself. Like, a lot of us hate ourselves and don't even understand that we do. And that's why we look at outward shit like who got the best car, who can buy the most Jordans, who got the most gold. Man, none of that shit matters. You know what I mean? But some people think some shit more important than others, right? I think people is more important than any type of fucking physical object. Like, cause after you die, nigga, can you take that shit with you?
No.
Somebody gonna get it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you how life work. You gonna die, and a motherfucker you don't even like gonna end up with your shit, right?
Man.
The irony, right? Like, damn.
So, okay, so with the Charlie Kirk, are you buying that sniper, that little young 22-year-old done it?
Nah, and I ain't buying that it was a 30-06, cause I grew up in the country, and my daddy was a hunter and all of that type shit. Nigga, that shit would have blew half his head off. The caliber that they said that was used, like, I don't know, man. Life is a stage. Shakespeare said that. You know what I mean? That's all this shit is. Life is a stage. We got a lot of people out here pretending to be shit because they was told that's the shit to be. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people out here wearing faces that ain't even really theirs. They actors. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, this shit that I'm talking, I'm really willing to die for it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people ain't. Like, they talk a good game. Like, you got Charleston White. Mm-hmm. That nigga say some good shit. He started off real good. People didn't like him. Once they started letting that nigga get golds and chains and oh, now man, fuck a bitch. And all the stuff that he was talking about, all you gonna do is fuck with multiple women. And now he was just on somebody's shit talking about, what, child man, cause I got more than one bitch? Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas keep on falling for these acts. His cockeyed ass talking about, man. And then talk this shit about Crips, but then talking about, hey, I'm a Crip again. I don't know, man.
Hey, I know one thing. He covered by something.
Yeah.
Because he just walked the streets.
He covered by the law. He covered by the government.
Man.
Shit, everybody know. Shit, ain't I listen. What movie was that? It was Chris Tucker. What he say? You can't fuck with the police. You can't fuck, man. Come on, everybody know you can't fuck with the police, man. Shit.
Y'all think he can still be touched if they want to touch him?
Oh no, he can be touched.
That's what I'm saying.
He can be touched. Anybody can be touched. But I'm gonna say this: he's one protected ass brother, and to be touched, it's gonna take a movement to touch these puppets. Cause once we touch them,
so you think he a puppet?
Oh yeah, he's straight up Geppetto puppet.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hell yeah. They gave that nigga.
Cause he be talking like he talk like I don't know.
They gave that nigga some jewelry and a platform, and now he can fuck bitches with a tangled eye. Man, come on, man. Keep on talking about he had bitches beforehand. Stop that, man.
He said he getting them now.
Hey, money talk, bullshit run a marathon. Come on, we all know that. I'm gonna tell you how you know money talk. Look at what's going on. Females feel like they don't need men no more. Why? Because all they gotta do is show their butt and have an OnlyFans. These bitches buying houses and everything off showing their ass, and then think a nigga it take a weak man to get with a woman that show her body to the world, and then y'all go out to eat.
Man.
Now you got every man in the restaurant gawking over your gal. No, man. No.
So what's going on in the dating, like the dating scene? Or like I know, like we did a podcast with Rip C, and we was talking about the Cold War between black men and black women, and we was talking about that like in 2018. It's like it's coming into fruition.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of the dating scene. It's crazy because everybody want to be what they see on TV. If you look at social media, every woman look the same. They all got the BBLs or they taking the shots. They all doing the same pose. And they all using the same filters. Like. That's what it's all about now. It's all about image. It ain't about real shit. Don't nobody want to get married no more. I still believe in marriage and all that good shit, right? Like, I still want a wife and a family and all that shit, but no, now these days, all a motherfucker want is a partnership, right? Like we doing business, nigga.
Yeah. They basically they want to do what they want to do, pretty much.
Man, yeah, and let's get money together, make it look good for social media. Mm-hmm. Like this motherfuckers out here married on social media, but they really miserable in real life. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
So yeah, basically, man, some good ones out there, man. You just gotta know how to find them.
I believe that.
Like first thing I ask is, have you ever seen example of a functional relationship? So usually if you find a chick who grew up with her father and mother, she might be cool.
Yeah.
Because most women ain't got no example. So it's like
no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Especially if it was a healthy relationship.
Yeah, that's right. True too.
You're right. Because that's why I believe, that's why I still believe in, marriage. Because I had grandparents that stayed married until they died. On both sides. My parents stayed married until they died. Like,
I don't know, in my opinion, marriage is obsolete. Because it ain't the same type of women. These women got more options.
Yeah.
They don't really need us.
Yeah, that's why I go to the OnlyFans shit. That's why. But at the same time, you got men that ain't even really men anymore, though.
But I think when the dollar crash, and I think everything can go back to normal.
Shit, fuck the dollar crashing. All this shit gotta crash, nigga. We gotta go back to
Stone Age.
Come on, man. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Now niggas who know how to fish,
Shit,
know how to live out the ground.
And guess what? Guess what? Survival of the fittest. That's the way.
Nigga know how to catch fish, but he gonna get out of the girls.
Hey, survival of the fittest. Oh, you crazy, bro. All right. Everybody gonna follow him. Oh, he the king. He the chief. Sure, but that's all of us, though. That's all of us, though. They grew up like that. Know how to plant my own food. I know how to plant my own food, all that.
Yeah, you gonna be the lick. They gonna have to fight him out for the stick, man.
Hey, nah, I don't even want you. Get on.
Man.
Go on back over there, because if you don't know how to do nothing, I need somebody to know how to do something. These women today, all they know how to do is put on them lashes and look like giraffes and shit running around. Like, come on, man. Get out of here. You ain't got nothing else to offer black women? Come on. Not just black women, though. It's all women now. You got white women, all of them. Hey.
You can always go out the country. Like, usually if you go to them countries off in the sticks, you might find some.
They gotta go to Czechoslovakia.
and don't bring them back here.
Alright. Have you ever seen Eddie Murphy Raw?
Yeah, back in the day, yeah.
Eddie, why you treat me like animal? Hey, he showed her what a designer dress was.
It was over.
It was over. It was over, man.
So any other current events paying attention to?
Oh no, not really. I'm gonna be honest, man. The world gonna do what it's gonna do regardless. Mm-hmm. Only thing that I've been really focused on is, you know what I'm saying, self. How I can be a better person. And then, you know, with that comes, you know, everything else like the Positive Crip, you know, and wanting to do stuff for my community. Like, I believe that, excuse my French, but I believe fuck the city council. I don't think we should continue to go up there and be a part of that fucking sham, because that's what it is. We should take it back to what we know. We should take it back to the old school. You know, like, we could call meetings community meetings and do shit and change shit as a community. Like, we had a lot of people upset about the Indian dude, Cam, trying to turn H.G. Hills into a liquor store. Well, if you want to do something about it, make some signs, get out there, stand in front of H.G. Hills, go up to the mayor's, go wherever you need to go and be heard and be seen. That's the only way. Typing about it on social media ain't gonna fix it. We gotta really get out there and do some shit. Like, that's what it's all become. You know what I'm saying? Who can get the most likes? It's all about feeding the flesh, feeding the ego. Feeding the ego. That's all people do what they do for, is to feed the ego. Man, come on. Shit.
That's what's up, man. I been seeing you. It seemed like you going through like a spiritual evolution.
Yeah.
So how's it? Like, how's it going?
I wouldn't say, you know what I'm saying? I would just say that I'm accepting what the universe made me to be. You know what I mean? I do believe that there is a God, but I don't believe in a man in the sky. I believe in a energy and a force, and then I believe that I am an extension of that energy and force, and therefore that I am God. I'm a part of God. I can create, I can give life, and I can take it. You know what I mean? We all can, but God, real God, is a just God. That's what we learn, and it's all about giving life. It's all about speaking life. It's all about like this world that they got us living in. It's a matrix, brother. Like, why should you have to compete for a job that really nobody's qualified for? Really, we just supposed to be out here learning and passing on knowledge and toiling this land, getting everything that we need from this land. Man, we done got so lazy that we won't even take some seeds. We complain daily about being broke and high prices and what they're putting in the food, but we can go up here to the local co-op and buy some seeds and plant our own food. We don't have to go to the grocery store and buy what they're giving us. But we that indoctrinated, man. We that indoctrinated. We that much into the world.
Well, I heard, you remember, like, let's go back in the day.
Yeah.
When grass had weeds, had dandelions.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I heard a whole lot of that was medicinal, like dandelion root. Yeah. And, like, there's a whole lot of stuff out in nature that we can eat.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah, I remember, man, my grandfather, he lived out in the country. He was a tobacco farmer. Okay. And my grandfather would get a bellyache. He would walk up into, like, the woods, and he would get some ginger root and chew on it.
We're just coming like a weed.
Yeah, a root. Weed. Yeah, a root, man, a ginger root, and a person wouldn't even know what a ginger root was, cause you know what I mean. But I did, and they were like my granddaddy. He never really went to the doctor. Uh-huh. They got us living in an unnatural world, man. We once lived naturally, or we lived supernaturally, and we know what super means. I mean, yeah. And man, they got us living in an unnatural world now. You know what I'm saying? That's why most of us stay sick all the time. I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't it funny that you can go out in the cold? I'm talking about. Like this winter, you're less likely to get sick out there in the cold, especially if you wrap up properly. You're less likely to get sick outside, but you're more likely to get sick in here under your AC. Because it's unnatural. It's unnatural air. Man, we're not meant to be up under. Man, come on. That's why we be having summer colds and all type of shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, it seems like it be summer all year. Because it's like we're in October and I'm still wearing shorts.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? You remember back in the day around about September? Yeah. It used to get real chilly.
But I'm going to say this. I just believe that, you know what I'm saying? We still on the right cycle. They just got us on the wrong time. I don't believe in time. I see time, the way God see time, God sees 100 years the same as he would a second. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if we look at time, we look at the clock, it goes from 12 to 12. 12 to 12, that's 24. Yeah. It's 24 hours, right, in the day. 2 times 4 is 8, right? Yeah. And then if you turn the 8 on its side, you got the infinity sign. Time never stops, but the way they got us following a clock, one day start then, and one day, days never stop. They just keep going. Makes sense. Like a lot of people think Kobe Bryant changed his number, but he never did. He just went from 24 to 8. 2 times 4 is what? 8.
Yeah. Let them cook.
Man, come on, man. Let me cook, man. It's all about numerology. Everything that's set up, it's all about numerology. People do things with numbers. People do things with words. That's why I try to tell people to study etymology, the meaning of words.
Etymology, yeah.
You know
I got into that maybe a couple years ago.
Hey, because you will see that they really got you speaking spells over yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember when gay meant happy.
Yeah.
And now, like, this generation, they over-sexualize everything. I remember when a hot dog was a hot dog. Now, somebody catch you eating a hot dog, you eating a glizzy. Like, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with them?
Yeah, I be into etymology. I be checking it out.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll be amazed at the words that we say that,
Really?
like pray and pray.
Man,
like,
come on.
They'll make it seem like it's different.
Just 'cause
different
they
word,
put-
but the frequency is the same.
Same.
Yeah.
And look, when people don't understand what frequency is,
Yeah.
they gonna think you crazy. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I always try to tell people, how can you call me crazy when I have read and I have studied and I have sought out, and all you did was
Listen to somebody else. Listen to what somebody else said.
that's all you did. You regurgitate what you done heard instead of what you see and what you know. Like, I don't know, man. I just try to be informative. I like I said, knowledge is power. But what's more powerful than anything is knowledge of self.
Yeah.
Knowing what you can and cannot take is important. Knowing what you will and will not do is important. You know what I'm saying? All those 4 things right there, they can keep your moral compass really straight. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do. I know what I want. You know, like I said, you know, yes. I came up with this brand because I want this brand to make a difference. Yes. Do I want money off this brand? Yes, I do. But I don't just want to line my pockets. I'm not doing it to be better than you. Everything that I get, it is going to be to better my family, but it's also going to be to help my community and to grow Positive Crip into other avenues to where I can change things in the world. You know what I'm saying? Money talks. Bullshit runs a marathon. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to believe in this world to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I know what I got to do. Sometimes I got to play by certain rules. I don't never have to compromise what I believe in. But, yeah. I would take, if I made 10 million off of Positive Crip, why wouldn't I take 5 of that and put it into my community? That ain't enough. Into education, into, like, look at our roads over here. They just came and tore up our roads one day, acting like they was gonna do something, and then they just left and left the roads tore up. Like, come on, man.
They helping we leave, I guess.
Man, we gonna leave, cause they building shit over here. We all know what gentrification is. I remember, and that's what's crazy, is like I said, when I started educating myself in other ways, and I started watching movies that I watched when I didn't know better, such as Boys in the Hood and shit like that. And Trey's daddy was talking about gentrification then.
Yeah. I remember that.
Man, we didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. We didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. But we living it now.
Man.
Shit. Neighborhood changing every day.
Sure is. I be saying white people jogging down this street.
We never did. Never seen that growing up on the north side.
Well, anyway, man, so anything else, man, you want to plug your brand? Like, how can we buy it? Or where can we find it at?
Right now, you can just hit me up on my Facebook. It's Devon Walker. I got a team of people right now working on a website and all of that stuff. I got to get a catalog. Right now, I'm just doing it. You know, people seeing it on my social media, and they hit me up, and I'm getting it out there to them like that. But I'm gonna get a catalog together. You know, I'm gonna actually have pieces that people can buy and get. And like I said, we'll have a website and everything for people. I would say I'm shooting. My goal is in a month, everything will be digital, and we'll have websites and all of that good stuff. But right now, I'm just doing it. People hit me up on my social media. That's Devon the Great again, or Devon Walker. And
you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Devon Walker 223. Devon _Walker 223 on Instagram.
Like, I'll be doing videography for this one guy. In fact, the last 2 years we did the Nashville Black Fashion Week. Like, you should definitely check it out. Because there'll be a whole lot of different clothing brands, of course.
Yeah, I would love to get into something like that, because not only that, like, a lot of people that been following me or for years, they would know that this is not my first brand. I had a brand called Gods of Culture. I've had my own sneaker, you know what I'm saying, that was getting made and shipped from Italy. It was getting made in Italy. I'm going to revive the Gods of Culture brand. With the help of Positive Crip. All of that's going to come full circle, so that's dope. And the Gods of Culture brand, it's way more than a streetwear brand. It's a luxury. It's an all around. It's a luxury brand. The logo for that is crazy. It's insane. It's what's called a Egyptian bar, and I'm just gonna leave that for the people to look it up. It's called an Egyptian bar. Look that shit up. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but yeah, it's dope. Dope. I got nothing but dopeness for y'all.
Well, that's what's up, bro. Well, I appreciate you pulling up.
Oh, most definitely.
I know we had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we got through it.
Man, that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And anytime you want to come back, man, or something happened in the world and you want to come back and speak your mind, pull up.
Man, hey, anytime that you will have me back, I'd love to come back, because like I said, I believe in what you got going on, and I believe in your brand. And hey, I'm here to push your brand and help you to grow your brand, cause you helping me grow mine. So shit, let's continue to cook. Come on, let's cook.
Let them cook.
Come on,
let them cook.
Hell yeah.
Well, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe,
man,
leave a comment or whatever. Make sure you support my brother. And we out.
Man, we out.